Hi everyone, to the bone, this is Darcy. So today I'm going to talk about the ZIIP device, which is a microcurrent and nanocurrent device that you can use it at home. On this video, I'm going to show you some before and afters, I'm going to show you some tutorials and tips, talk about some of the gels, and I'm going to talk about my experience using the ZIIP. But before we get to this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now let's get to it. What is the ZIIP? The ZIIP is a nano and a microcurrent device that uses different types of electrical waves to give you different results. That varies from acne healing, dark spot healing, lifting. So it gives you so many different results because it uses electric waves that target different areas. It was created by Melanie Simon, which is an esthetician, and she studied for many years all the electrical currents and the type of currents the microcurrent and nanocurrent gives to give her clients the results, and that's why she came up with this. She actually did the ZIIP treatment on me years ago, and she's super sweet and super knowledgeable, and that's when I got the ZIIP back in 2017. I actually bought the ZIIP first in 2017, and I've used it for a while. I was actually going to do a YouTube review on it, but then I got pregnant and then I could no longer use it. So at the time, I gifted my ZIIP to my mom because she was visiting and she loved using it. So ZIIP was on my to buy list for the longest time so I could do a review for you guys and also for myself because I did miss using it, and it was something that helped me with my acne so much back then. And I have before and afters on this video as well talking about ZIIP and acne. That's what I find is such an amazing tool because it's not just for anti-aging, but you can also use for skin issues and acne, and I've missed it so much. ZIIP Beauty was kind enough to send me one so I can try it again. I'm very grateful that they sent one to me to test it out, but it's not a sponsored video. ZIIP has an app that you can choose the treatment and sync the treatments, and you can actually watch Melanie Simon, the actual esthetician that created the ZIIP, teaching you how to use it. So it almost feels like you're getting a treatment with Melanie Simon, which is a really personal experience from an app. And I love that there's different types of treatments and lengths from 2 minutes to 3 minutes to 7 minutes to 12 minutes. So you kind of choose what you want to do. And the ZIIP saves usually the last treatment that you did. So if you learn the movements already, you can actually use without the app. So you don't need the app to do it if you already know the movement. So that is really handy. But if you want to sync up a different treatment, then you need the app to sync up the treatments. Before I do the tutorial, I want to talk a little bit about the pros and cons of the ZIIP. The main pro to me is that it is the most advanced facial tool device that I have used. When I mean advanced, I mean high tech, because you have so many different treatments in one little thing, and she keeps updating them. She keeps adding different treatments, and again, I've used in 2017, and from 2017 to now, she added so many different treatment routines. She updated the old ones that she had on her app, so she did new videos. So it is great to know that you're buying a device that is never going to become obsolete, that you're always going to be updating, she's always going to be adding new treatments, new gels. So I like that about the ZIIP, and I think it's a huge pro for me. Another pro is that you can use not just for microcurrent. I actually don't see the ZIIP as a microcurrent device per se. It is microcurrent, it does have some microcurrent setting, but for me, microcurrent is not the best part of the ZIIP. I think the best part of the ZIIP is the nanocurrent, and you may be asking, what is nanocurrent? It is a very gentle current, gentler than microcurrent, to the point that you may not feel anything when you're doing it. She does create some vibration sensation so you can know where to move, but truthfully, the actual nanocurrent is so gentle that you don't feel it. So if you are somebody that don't like zapping, that are concerned about, you're scared of putting electricity on your face, nanocurrent is also a great way to go because you literally don't feel a thing. And the ZIIP is also something that you don't have to use daily. Actually, you shouldn't use daily. You should alternate days. Maybe you can use twice a week, 3 times a week, depending on what you want to do. And that is also a pro because it's not something you have to use daily to see results. And you also get better results with the ZIIP the more you use it. And I was using the ZIIP back then. It definitely made a difference in the long term. ZIIP has another great pro that it does tell you when you are achieving conductivity. Both probes light up. You have like a light here when you are achieving conductivity, which is a huge pro for me. And another thing that is really good about the ZIIP is, again, I mentioned, it's a very smart tool. So it only starts when you actually touch your skin. And this is really good, especially when you're doing the tutorial with Melanie, because if you get lost in the tutorial or behind in the tutorial, you can either stop the video, do some of the treatments to catch up, or take the ZIIP out of your face and touch again, and that way you can catch up with whatever tutorial that she's doing. So that is a good tip for you guys. Also, the gel, as you're going to see on the tutorial, you apply once and you can do multiple treatments on it. It doesn't dry out as other conductivity gels that are in the market. So it's really, really good. That is expensive, but it does last you a long time. But it is a con if you are in a budget. I will start trying the ZIIP with different gels, and I'm going to let you know if it will work with other conductivity gels, because I will talk about the ZIIP on future videos. I actually will have a video coming up in the future talking about ranking all my microcurrent devices. So when I do the video, I'm going to try to test out some gels by then and let you know if this works with other type of conductivity gels. But so far, I've only used it with their gel, and they suggest to use it only with their gel because it is special formula to give you the most conductivity. I love the ZIIP. I think it's an amazing device. I think it is worth the price, but it is pricey. So for some people that may be not within their budget, but they do have many sales throughout the year, but it is a con, the price. The first ZIIP I had was the first generation ZIIP. I feel like it's still the same high quality of device. And this one is the one that comes with the crystal gel, which is the newest gel that they released. It is all organic ingredients, natural, clean ingredients. This one is so good, guys. It does have amazing ingredients that is not just a conductivity gel, it is a treatment. And whenever I use this one, I feel like my skin glows the whole week. But it is expensive, it's $80. So this is something that I don't use every day. However, as far as gels, my favorite is the silver gel, which was released a few years ago. And this one is so good, guys. It does not break me out. It was like about $50. It's still expensive, but not $80. So this one, it's so worth it. So I use this one whenever I use the ZIIP, and I try to use this as like a special treatment. The silver one also has amazing ingredients, and you do feel your skin looks beautiful right after. And I will show, I'm using the silver one on the tutorial I'm doing on this video, so you guys can see. But I find that if you really want to splurge, my favorite, it's the crystal gel. It's so good. But again, it is not as affordable to have. So the silver one is a good option if you're considering the ZIIP and you are worried about the conductive gel, because you do have to use with their gel. When I first purchased the ZIIP, I had the gold gel. It was the gold ZIIP, which is a more expensive one with even more advanced ingredients. But to be completely honest, the gold gel was not my favorite. It actually broke me out a couple times. So if you have acne-prone skin, I think the best ones to consider is the silver gel or the crystal gel. But it was nice that the ZIIP had the acne setting, so I could heal the acne with the ZIIP. So eventually I started breaking out less and less from it, and I could use it just fine, but it was something that I didn't really like so much. My mom loves the gold gel. She has no problem with it. But if you're acne prone, I suggest the silver gel, and this is my favorite for the price and the results, as well as does not break me out. The settings that I love the most on the ZIIP, instant gratification. That one packs a punch and you can see results right away. But to be honest, I don't think the instant gratification setting is the best thing of the ZIIP. The best thing of the ZIIP is all the other settings that may not be as popular to many people, because when you think of microcurrent, you think of, whoa, I want to have my brows instant lifted. That's great. This can definitely give you that, but this can give you so much more. And I like the settings from smoothing that helps with acne. When you use the ZIIP on breakouts, it actually helps to heal like either the next day or halt the zit from coming, or heals it the very next day or 3 days later. So I think it is, if you suffer from acne, it's a really amazing device. And I'll show a tutorial from the smoothing setting, which is the acne setting. And I also love that it has a setting with lymphatic drainage. So if you suffer from puffiness, or even like you want to release toxins from your body, it's really great that it comes with that setting, which is a 7-minute setting that gives you lymphatic drainage and also gives you a lift, and it uses nanocurrent. So I love the setting, and the fact that it's 7 minutes, it's something that I can always include a couple times a week on my routine anyways. Lymphatic drainage is actually really good to do, incorporate into your routine, even if you use other tools, because it really helps the other tools work best as well. So it is a tool that you can incorporate with other tools and get better results from your other tools. So that is also a huge pro for me. Now I'm going to show you a full tutorial of the ZIIP. I'm going to do some commentary throughout. You start applying the gel. I'm using the silver gel here. When you apply the gel, make sure you apply all over your face, even close to the lash line, and also behind your ears, anywhere that the ZIIP's gonna touch. because you need to have conductivity. And I also would start by drinking a giant glass of water right before your session. Again, helps with conductivity. You turn on the ZIIP and you sync it up with the app. Now I'm going to show you the smoothing set. With this one, you have to make sure you find the grounding part, which is the charging port, and the top of the ZIIP. So the top of the ZIIP will circle around the acne or any area on your face, and the ground one always will face down. If I have any acne, let's say here, I would just go around slowly for a minute. But if you just want to do as a preventive, which I usually have been doing, you just go all around it. It's interesting that sometimes I go around certain areas that I don't think I have any acne, but you actually feel tingling. So if you feel a tingling on any areas, and it will find the areas, you can just stay on it for a minute. So this one is a free-form one, which I kind of like doing every time I use the ZIIP as a preventive. It's usually a good one to do as your last one, because I find that it also kind of detox the pores, so is usually my final step. But whenever I have an acne, and I'm going to show you now the before and afters, it clears it up or stops it on its tracks. Granted, this is not the worst acne I've ever had. I'm glad I had those 2 little breakouts and I was able to clear with the ZIIP the very next day. But in the past, I've also had really bad breakouts that I was also able to clear with the ZIIP. But if it's a really bad breakout, it may take 2 days or 3 days, but either way, guys, it works. This is the instant gratification setting. I'm speeding up the tutorial so I can just comment on it, because you will follow the instructions from the videos on the app with Melanie Simon, and that's why I'm looking down. I'm looking at the video that she's doing, and I feel like the comment that I have on this setting is that this is the strongest setting you have on the ZIIP, and you will see immediate results, as I will show you right after completing this tutorial. And I love this setting because it's not only an instant gratification setting, but it also is a very quick setting. That way you can insert into your routine if you just need like a pick-me-up or going before an event or anything. Now this is the before and the immediately after completed the instant gratification setting, and you can visually see my eyebrows are lifted, my eyes are more open, and my face is fully depuffed, so you visually can see instant results. To clean the ZIIP, it's good to get like a regular cloth, or you can use the cloth that comes with it, and just wipe it gently. Definitely do not use any harsh chemicals, or don't rinse it. I usually just use the cloth that comes with it or another microfiber cloth. You can also use a little bit of alcohol. You can spray to sanitize it, but it's really up to you. I rather just use a gentle cloth that won't scratch the probes. And another thing I love is that they have this little travel case, and you're ready to go for next time. If you want more than just a facelift microcurrent, but you also want a facial, like a treatment for your skin and different concerns that you have, because it gives you many different options from the app that you can use for the 11s, for dark spots, for an instant lift. I feel like the ZIIP is much more than just a microcurrent tool. It is a smart tool that offers you so many different treatments that you can do at home, and you can see results right away, as I showed you in this video. So overall, I am loving to have the ZIIP again incorporated into my routine. If you guys have any questions, if you wanted to do specifically tutorial to show you, I'll be happy to do that as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!